looking like me, trying to rap like me, act like me, talking like me, even told the barber make their hair nappy. Hey, for a minute, I was finna change my swag up. Then I remember, this the shit that got my bag up. Who crash what? Nigga, I got power. Bitch, get the drop, mask up, done within an hour.
What's good, y'all? It's your main man, Daquan, and I'm back with another video for y'all. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the best bronze badges to rock in 2K21. For all builds, it's going to be universal. We're going to be doing the slashing, shooting, playmaking, and then defense last, so stay tuned. But for the first badge, we got Lob City Finisher. Now this badge, probably one of the best finishing badges to have on bronze, just because it really just activates those lobs. It activates your player going to the basket. Now without it, you can still make those lobs, but having it on bronze just has that extra security behind your player of knowing you're gonna get that bucket. Next one, we got Acrobat. It's kind of the same thing. Without Acrobat, your play he gonna make a good amount of reverse layups. If your reverse layups is up there, you going up while it's open, not contested. But as soon as you put this bitch on bronze, you're gonna be seeing that a whole lot more. It's just a whole lot more consistent. Now if you put this bitch on Hall of Fame, it's gonna be very consistent, but just bronze is just great too. Just knowing you have that security again of knowing you can make the bucket. But next one, we got Relentless Finisher. Now I just tested this badge and it does its job. It does its job well. And what this badge basically does is if you go for a contact layup, a dunk, and then you go for another one, then not a lot of stamina is gonna get taken off. And on a Hall of Fame, barely any stamina gets taken off. And on bronze, it's the same way, but not as much. You still gonna have some stamina get taken off, but not to the point where it's detrimental. You're gonna be making a whole lot more consistent contact dunks and contact layups with this bitch on at least bronze. Now let's go over to the shooting. For the shooting, we got slippery off ball, and I'm not a shooter, I'm a slasher, but this is a great badge to have on at least bronze. Now for the reasons, it's just going backdoor for those lobs and just getting open in general. If people like to press up on you, they ain't gonna be able to do that as much. And again, for them backdoor lobs, bruh, this is it, bro. This is it. This will allow you to slide backdoor whenever you want. Not whenever, but at a more likely rate. And there is some other shooting badges, but again, I'm not a shooter. And those shooting badges you might be thinking of, they're probably good on Hall of Fame. And on bronze, they're probably good too, but more likely you want them on Hall of Fame. And the badges you don't want to rock, you don't want to rock them at all, if you know what I'm saying. But now let's get over to the playmaking badges. Now this badge right here, this is an underrated badge. I play with my brother and he would not rock this shit. He would get ripped like 2 to 3 times a game, bro, without rocking this. And then I checked his badges and I seen he didn't have this bitch on. As soon as he put it on, he stopped getting ripped. So at least bronze, bro, this badge is it, bro. Y'all need to rock this. I rock this on gold just because I know I have low ball handling and I barely get ripped, bro. I'm telling y'all, I dribble a lot too for a player with low ball handle. For the next badge we got is Lob City Passer. Now on bronze, this is all you need. I would not recommend this higher unless you in like stage or something or just playing at a high level. Bronze is all you need if you're just the average player looking to throw a good lob. Now let's go over to the defensive badges. The first badge we got is Clamps. Clamps is good for all builds, and if you're a guard, this should be one of the first defensive badges you put on. And without this badge, your player feels like a noodle, bruh. You feel like you walking in gel. You feel like you jello, and people can just slide past you. As soon as you put this badge on, you get a little bit of a grip on your player. If someone tries to drive on you, they gonna get caught up. Same thing with the center. I don't like being the big man knowing people can just drive past me. I like to have this bitch on at least bronze, so this is a great badge to have on. For the next one, we got Chase Down Artists on bronze. Now if you don't rock this bitch at all, then you doing it wrong, bro. Bronze is it. This is the probably universal best bronze badge that everyone has on. If you have it higher, that's okay too, but bronze is really all you need. It activates them far jumping out animations, and if you put it on silver, it just gets farther and farther out. I have tested it on Hall of Fame. It's not too big of a difference from bronze to Hall of Fame, but just having it on bronze is huge, bro, and I really recommend it. But next one, we got interceptor. Now I cannot go without this badge. I hate having the ball go through my fingers. So just knowing I have this on, you can definitely see the difference, because you definitely gonna be grabbing some of those balls out the air. Pause. And the same thing with having it higher up, but again, bronze just activates it, and you know you can get those balls out the air instead of just having them fly past you. Next one, intimidator. This is another one of those badges where it kind of got nerfed from last year and people think it's still good, but bronze is more than enough for this badge. I'm a 6'8" shooting guard, and I can still guard a whole bunch of these centers out here who try to go up on me and they can't. And it's great, I know, knowing how I can guard them with just bronze. Now I can up this bitch and guard more people, but I usually try to spread my defensive badges more around just because I know how valuable them shits are. But next one, we got pickpocket. Now this is a little controversial one, if this shit even works, but about 10 out of 10 times when you reach, you probably gonna get fouls about 4 or 5 times. As soon as you put this bitch on bronze, it's probably gonna knock off some of those fouls and up the chances of you getting a steal. If you see at the end of the sentence, it says improves the chances of successful layup strips, so increases your chances of getting the steal, and also reduces the chances of fouling when attempting to strip the ball, if you can read it right there. So definitely a great badge to have on at least bronze. You can up it higher, which I usually do if I'm looking to get a really quick stop and not having to play defense, usually on the 1v1 court, but it's still good otherwise. Next one, we got bronze rebound chaser. Now for a big part of the year, I was always rocking this bitch on bronze, and I'm telling y'all, bronze is again another badge where it's more than enough on bronze and will definitely get the job done. Hall of Fame is just upping those chances, and I now rock this on Hall of Fame just because I want to up my chances of getting the rebounds. But when I was just playing that regular park with regular randoms, this was definitely doing me justice more than a lot of the times, if y'all know what I'm saying. I would average maybe 4 to 7 rebounds with this on bronze, and I probably average 8 now with Hall of Fame. So it's not too big of a difference, but definitely just on bronze is very good. For the next badge, we got bronze rim protector. Now this is one of the best defensive badges in the game for sure. It's just because how OP getting them blocks are and getting them turnovers are, and you definitely want to up those chances. And definitely having this on just bronze is definitely a great feeling, and just a great feeling to know that you have an extra chance to get a turnover, and that's really all you looking for in a defensive badge. And yeah, that's gonna do it. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.